institution has shared with millions of visitors each year treasures that have changed and improved the quality of our lives. Most of the 100 million items collected here are physical artifacts, but the Smithsonian also recognizes intangible treasures like music, and those treasures are shared at special performances. Invitations to events like this are very special indeed, as these friends are about to discover.
Doc, what is it? Oh, let me see. It says, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs are cordially invited to the Smithsonian Salutes Disney Music in Washington, D.C. Well, let's go. Let's wish our way to Washington.
That's some powerful wishing. Now, if only Snow White and the Dwarfs can get to the Smithsonian without getting sidetracked by all the wonderful places to visit in Washington.
Yeah, I expected Snow White to bring the dwarfs directly to the Smithsonian. Oh, I'm sure they'll be here soon, but we have to start the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the director of the National Museum of American History, Roger Kennedy.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a cheerful evening of Disney music. This evening's about a certain kind of music and how it came to be. Disney music has a consistent point of view, a consistent mood. Its cadences and melodies float through our memories as distinctly as experiences of our own. It exists because it was harmonious with the personal qualities of Walt Disney himself. So I'm glad that this extraordinary cast, chorus, and orchestra could join us in what is really, in many ways, a gathering of old friends. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Tonight, we will be focusing on the music of Walt Disney, with a smile and a song. Don't look for a chronology, because we're taking a long look at the theatricality of the music more or less as a whole. Most of the material that you will hear this evening will be presented in the original orchestrations. Whatever generation, we grew up with these songs. They remind us of a gentler time, a time of simple things. There's something almost calming about their benign simplicity, which we recall in the hustle-bustle of our modern...
I'm late for a very important date. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. And when I wait, I lose the time I save. My fuzzy ears and whiskers took me too much time to shave.
You're late?
I run and then I'm late for a very important date. No time to say I'm late. And when I wait, I lose the time I save. My fuzzy ears and whiskers took me too much time to shave. I run and then I hop. I wish that I could fly. There's danger if I dare to stop. And here's the reason why. You see, I'm overdue. I'm in a rabbit stew. Can't even say goodbye. I'm late. Good morning, Mr. Chatterbox. I'd love to stop and chatter, but in 6 7/8 minutes, I must meet with a Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter. We must chat about a very important matter. Oh, I'm off to see the Queen of Hearts, who lives up in the palace. And the very moment I'm through with her, I've got a date with Alice. I can't be late for Alice, or the Queen of Hearts, who lives up in the palace. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. He's late. I'm late, and when I wait, I lose the time I save. My fuzzy ears and whiskers took me too much time to shave. I run and then I hop, hop, hop. I wish that I could fly. There's danger if I dare to stop. And here's the reason why. You see, I'm overdue. I'm ill rabbit stew. Can't even say goodbye. I'm late, I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. I'm late. Can't even say goodbye. Hello, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Can't wait for a very important date. I'm late. When Pinocchio was being prepared, one of Disney's animators expressed concern about the main character. The audience had to feel sympathy for him, but at that stage, he seemed more like an unfeeling little monster and less like a human being. No one has ever told this kid the difference between right and wrong. What he needs is a conscience. They came up with the character of Jiminy Cricket, who proved to be the perfect Disney spokesman and statesman. He addressed the audience directly with some of the most enduring material of any of the animated characters. The Disney characters were a rangy lot, and their music ranged with them, from the circus of Dumbo to the oriental whine of the Siamese cats in Lady and the Tramp. Characters often had a musical signature, which was integrated into the underscoring. The musical staff rose to the occasion time after time. When called upon to write funny, they wrote funny. When asked to tug at the heartstrings, they went for it. And when the order of the day was silly, they created some wonderfully logical, nonsensical, common sense.
A very merry birthday to us, to us. A very merry birthday to us, to us. If there is no objections, let it be unanimous. A very merry birthday. A very merry birthday.
Excuse me, I quite enjoyed your singing, and I was wondering if
Enjoyed our singing? You enjoyed our singing?
What a delightful child.
I'm so excited we never get any compliments. You must have a cup of tea.
Thank you.
A very merry birthday to me.
To you?
To me.
Oh, you.
A very merry birthday to me.
To him.
To me.
Why him?
Let's all congratulate me with a present, I agree. A very merry birthday.
I think I have an objection.
A very merry birthday to me.
Well, I'm sorry I interrupted your birthday party.
Birthday party? My dear child, this is not a birthday party.
Of course not. This is an unbirthday party.
I don't quite understand.
Well, it's very simple. 30 days has September.
Oh,
April...
hush. A birthday party is one thing, but an unbirthday, first you have an
But
unbirthday, then you
she
have
doesn't know what an unbirthday is.
No, I'm afraid I don't. But it must be my unbirthday, too.
Yours too? Well, in that case, a very merry unbirthday to you.
To me? To me.
A very merry unbirthday to you.
Well, thank you very much.
It's great to drink to someone, and I guess that you will do. A very merry birthday.
A very merry unbirthday. I shall now recite a poem.
All right. Start at the beginning, and when you get to the end, stop.
Shh. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. High above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky.
Oh, that was wonderful! Oh, statistics prove that you've
One birthday every year. But there are 364 birthdays, precisely why we're gathered here to cheer. A very merry birthday to us, to us, to me. A very merry birthday to us. If there are no objections, let it be unanimous. A very merry birthday,
A very merry birthday to me.
One
To me.
one birthday every year.
To me.
But there are
So congratulate me with the present, I agree. A very merry birthday to me.
A very merry birthday.
Celebration at the hall. A very merry birthday. A very merry birthday. A very merry birthday to all.
rhythm. You see, I washed them both today, and I can't do nothing with them.
Oh, hum the tune is done, the words don't mean a thing. Isn't this a silly song for anyone to sing? Jason! Out of my way, creep. The minute after I was born, I didn't have a nightie, so I wrapped my whiskers around my knees and I used them for a dighty. Oh, hum the tune is done, the words don't mean a thing. Isn't this a silly song for anyone to sing?
Mary, get out! I chased a polecat up a tree way out upon a limb, and when he got the best of me, I got the worst of him.
Oh, hum the tune is done, the words don't mean a thing.
Yes.
Isn't this a silly song for anyone to sing? Oh, the lady, oh, the loo-doo-dee, oh, the lady, lady, oh, the lady, oh, the loo-doo-dee, oh, the lady, oh, lady, hey, ho.
In Disney movies, anything could fall in love, and often did. Humans, elephants, dragonflies, dogs, dinosaurs, flowers, trees. In one spectacular instance, a bass fiddle and a saxophone made it all the way to the altar. With Disney, love was big, and what followed was big love songs. There were songs of longing, songs of joy, songs of waiting, and songs in which we just knew everything would come out all right in the end.
Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again, and away to his castle we'll go to be happy forever. I know. One day when spring is here, we'll find our love anew, and the birds will sing, and wedding bells will ring. Someday when my dream comes true. Someday when spring is here, we'll find our love anew, and the birds will sing, and wedding bells will ring. Someday when my dream comes true.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth. It's actual, everything is satisfactual. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
What happens if you don't have a dog license and nobody claims you?
We don't talk about that. It's the final curtain.
You mean the...
That's right. Shh. Oh, well, as Tramp always says, it's a short life and a merry one.
The Tramp?
Yes, he's the guy who never gets caught. He's given the slip to every dog catcher in town. You won't believe this, dearie, but no matter how tight a jam he's in, the Tramp always finds some way out.
Oh, I can quite easily believe that. He'd even desert a lady.
Oh no, not the Tramp. He's a great one with the ladies.
He is?
He sure is.
Tell us about it, Peg.
What a dog.
Peg here used to sing with a dog in Pony Follies.
He's a tramp, but they love him. Breaks a new heart every day. He's a tramp, they adore him, and I only hope he'll stay that way. He's a tramp, he's a scoundrel, he's a rounder, he's a cad, he's a tramp, but I love him, yes, even I have got it pretty bad. You can never tell when he'll show up. He brings you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-count pup. But I wish that he were double. He's a tramp. He's a rover, and there's nothing more to say. If he's a tramp, he's a good one. And I wish that I could travel his way. I wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way.
In the mid-1930s, Walt Disney had a preposterous idea. He imagined a full-length animated feature film geared for adults as well as children, more imaginatively and realistically animated than ever before, with a distinct musical profile full of song and movement. He chose Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs as his story, and during production it became known as Disney's Folly. It turned out to be anything but. From his musical staff, Disney demanded something that he had never done before. He told them, "Find a new way to weave music into our story. We shouldn't be influenced by those musicals where somebody just bursts into song." The composers wrote 25 attempts to please the master. 8 were chosen for the final film, and 6 were on the hit parade by the end of the year.
With a smile and a song, life is just like a bright sunny day. Your cares fade away and your heart is young. With a smile and a song, all the world seems to waken anew, rejoicing with you as the song is sung. What's the use of grumbling when raindrops come tumbling? Remember you're the one that can fill the world with sunshine. When you smile and you sing, everything is in tune and it's spring and life goes along with a smile and a song.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Shh. When the work begins to pile up and your temper starts to rile up, that's the time a fella needs a song. Doctor, banker, butcher, baker, you can be a merry maker if you keep on singing all day long. If you're hanging in suspense from 8 till 5 and you want to keep that sense of humor alive, just whistle while you work. Put on that grin and start right into whistle loud and long.
Just hum a merry tune. Just do your best and take a rest and sing yourself a song.
When there's too much to do, don't let it bother you. Forget your trouble, try to be just like the cheerful chickadee and whistle while you work. Come on, get smart, tune up and start to whistle while you work. When the work begins to pile up and your temper starts to rile up, that's the time a fella needs a song. Doctor, banker, butcher, baker, you can be a merry maker if you keep on singing all day long.
If you're hanging in suspense from 8 till 5 and you want to keep the sense of humor alive, just whistle while you work. Put on that grin and start right in and whistle loud and long. Just hum a merry tune. Just do your best and take a rest and sing yourself a song. When there's too much to do, don't let it bother you. Forget your troubles, try to be just like the cheerful chickadee and whistle while you work. Come on, get smart, tune up and start to whistle while you work.
Want to know a secret? Promise not to tell. We are standing by a wishing well. Make a wish into the well, that's all you have to I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. I'm hoping, and I'm dreaming of the nice thing he'll say. Ha 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 ha. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today.
Now that I've found you, hear what I have to say. One song, I have but one song only for you. One heart tenderly beating, ever entreating, constant and true. One love that has possessed me. One love thrilling me through. One song my heart keeps singing of one love only for you and you.
When you get in trouble and you don't know right from wrong, give a little whistle, give a little whistle. When you meet temptation and the urge is very strong, give a little whistle, give a little whistle. Not just a little squeak, pucker up and blow. And if your whistle's weak, yell,
Jiminy Cricket!
take a straight and narrow path, and if you start to slide, give a little whistle, give a little whistle, and always let your conscience be your guide. La-da. Not just a little squeak, pucker up and blow.
And if my whistle's weak,
Yell,
Jiminy Cricket!
take a straight and narrow path, and if you start to slide, give a little whistle, give a little whistle, and always let your conscience be your guide, and always let your conscience be your guide.
Disney was indebted to the animal world. He was at his most creative when he could endow them with human characteristics, both visually and vocally. Many of the great stories are about animals who sleep in beds, dress in suit and ties, drive automobiles, and eat at tables with knives and forks. Several critics even said that the Disney studio was far more successful in dealing with humanized animals than with animated human beings. But Disney had the ability to zero in on the elements that make good drama, and his musicians responded. Whether the subject was a flower, a person, or a creature?
Now Jenny Wren was sitting up on her balcony. And Cock Robin, who was courting her, was crooning tenderly. Now Robin's love was truly of the musical kind. He was singing when somebody up and shot him from behind. Oh, and his singing days were through. They were through. Soon the corners and the corners were as blue as they could be, for everyone could see that he was dead.
He was dead.
They were crying and were trying to reveal their misery when Jenny Wren spoke up and said,
Somebody robbed out my Robin. Somebody sure done him wrong. Sneaked up behind him and shot him right on the end of his song. He was the one guy I went for. Ain't any wonder I'm sore. He was as good as they make 'em, but he's no good to me anymore. He was my true love, my boo-boo-boo love. He was gentle, sentimental, and incidentally, I'd like to get the guy what shot him out of my family tree. Whoa, somebody robbed out my Rob.
they robbed him out.
Somebody sure done him wrong.
They done him wrong.
Sneaked up behind him and shot him right on the end of his song. He was my true love, my boo-boo-boo love. He was gentle, sentimental, and incidentally, I'd like to get the guy what shot him out of my family tree. Somebody sure done him wrong. Sneaked up behind him and shot him right on the end of his song. Sneaked up behind him and shot him right on the end of his song.
Hi, diddly-dee, an actor's life for me. A high silk hat with a silver cane, a watch of gold with a diamond chain. Hi, diddly-day, an actor's life is gay. It's great to be a celebrity, an actor's life for me. Da-dum, diddly-dum, da-dum, 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 dee-dee, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ah, a scholar I see.
Well, yes, I'm off to school.
School? Why, then you haven't heard of the easy road to success. No, I speak, my child, of the theater. Bright lights, music, applause, fame.
Fame?
Fame, yes, fame. Hi, an actor's life for me. A wax mustache with a beaver coat, a pony card with a billy goat.
Hi, diddly-dum, an actor's life is fun.
You wear your hair in a pompadour.
You ride around in a coach and four.
You stop and buy out a candy store.
An actor's life for me.
And with that winning personality, that profile, that physique, why, you're a natural-born actor.
No, I'm going to...
Straight to the top, my boy. Why, I can see your name in lights 6 feet high. What is your name?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. P-I-N. Oh, well, we're wasting precious time. Off to the theater.
Hi, diddly-dee, an actor's life for me.
With clothes that come from the finest shop.
With lots of peanuts and soda pop.
Hi, diddly-dee, an actor's life for me. A high silk hat and a silver cane, a watch of gold and a diamond chain. Hi, diddly-day, an actor's life is gay.
You wanna be a celebrity, an actor's life for me. Hey.
Smile at a crocodile. No, you can't get friendly with a crocodile. Don't be taken in by his welcome grin. He's imagining how well you'd fit within his skin. Never smile at a crocodile. Never tip your hat and stop to talk a while. Never run, walk away, say good night, not good day. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile. You may very well be well bred, lots of etiquette in your head, but there's always one special case, time or place to forget etiquette. For example, one positively must not wear a pleased expression on one's countenance when confronted with that large, lizard-like amphibious reptile who has long jaws, armored skin, and who is known as the crocodile. It is discovered that one simply cannot cherish an amicable and trustworthy relationship with the aforementioned species. In addition, it is mandatory that one does not become irresistibly drawn into the erroneous belief that the lateral open extension of his lips means that you are entirely welcome. It is much more reasonable that he is contemplating how you would look in a lizard suit. His. Clear the aisle and never smile at Mr. Crocodile.
Got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. Got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied down to anyone. They've got strings, but you can see there are no strings on me. Hi-ho, the merry-o, that's the only way to be. I want the world to know nothing ever worries me. I got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to anyone. How I love my liberty. There are no strings, are no strings, are no strings on me.
Why does the gay little dicky bird sing? What with the zing in a butterfly's wing? What's the reason for the smile of a troubadour? Why does a breeze have a barrel of fun? Even the bee who's a son of a gun, it's all because they're free.
and stringless.
Like you and me, I've got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to anyone. They've got strings,
no strings,
there are no strings on me.
Hi-ho, the merry-o, that's the only way to be. I want the world to know nothing ever worries me. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied down to anyone. How I love my liberty.
There are no strings.
Are no strings.
Are no strings.
Hi-ho, the merry-o, that's the only way to be.
No strings.
I want the world to know nothing ever worries me. I got no strings, so I'm not down to make me fret or make me frown. I have strings, but now I see there are no strings.
There are no strings.
Are no strings on me.
Walt Disney believed in risks. He believed they were worth taking, whatever the consequences. As an artist, he would go to any length to ensure that a project was carried out exactly as he had conceived it, and he forced everyone on his team to keep up with him. As the captain, he was a willing and supportive collaborator, always encouraging his composers, writers, and animators to add their own ideas. But clearly his was the genius that made everything happen. He saw things that the rest of us did not, until he made us see them.
Yo, Jason,
Well, hey, Mark, what's going on?
did you ever see an elephant fly?
Well, now, let's see. I seen a horse fly. I seen a dragon fly.
Uh-huh.
I seen a house fly.
I see all that, too.
Is that so?
I see a peanut stand. I heard a rubber band. I saw a needle that winked its eye. But I've been done seen about everything when I see an elephant fly.
When you what?
I said when I see an elephant fly.
I seen a front porch swing. I heard a diamond ring. I seen a polka dot railroad tie. But I've been done seen about everything when I see an elephant fly.
I saw a clothes horse rar up and buck, and they tell me that a man made a vegetable truck.
Well, now, I didn't see that. I only heard. But just to be sociable, I'll take their word.
I saw a fireside chat, I saw a baseball bat, and I laughed till I thought I'd die. But I've been done seen about everything when I see an elephant fly.
Take it. I even heard a chocolate drop.
I went into a store and saw a bicycle shop.
Now, you can't deny the things that you see, but I know there's certain things that just can't be.
The other day, by chance, I saw an old barn dance, and I laughed till I thought I'd die. But I've been done seen about everything when I see an elephant fly. Oh my, when I see an elephant fly.
Baby mine, don't you cry. Baby mine, dry your eye. Rest your head close to my heart, never to part, baby of mine. Little one, when you play, don't you mind what they say. sunshine, never a tear, baby of mine. You're so sweet, goodness knows. You are so precious to me, baby of
mine. Love is a song that never ends. Life may be swift and fleeting. Hope may die, but love's beautiful music comes each day like the dawn. Love is a song that never ends. One simple theme repeating, like the voice of a heavenly choir. Love's sweet music flows like the voice of a heavenly choir. Love's sweet music flows on.
When a star is born, they possess a gift or two. One of them is this: they have the power to make a dream come true. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
In your heart, it's in your dreams. The request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do. This time, she brings to us alive the sweet fulfillment of that secret longing.
Like a bolt out of the blue, that fate pops in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, your dream comes true.
Star makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
If your heart is in
secret